So, hey guys, today we're going to build a deck completely wrong. So, we're going to be playing, we're going to be building Centurionless Centurion. So, essentially, the goal here is to do everything Centurion does, but essentially without Centurion cards. So, basically, what Centurion does is, well, to summarize, we essentially just make Auxilla, and then we grab either like I guess a Phalanx, True Awakening, whatever, and then we reset Primera, and then Primera will special summon itself alongside another one of your Centurion non-tuners, and then you will go into either Centurion Legacia, or we will go into Crimson Dragon. And then Crimson Dragon goes into another guy. So, if this code is special summon, do we actually ever need this or anything? Probably not. Okay, so after this, we go into the Synchro 12 Cosmic Blazar, I believe, right? Yeah. So we go into Cosmic Blazar Dragon, and then this counts as Synchro summoned, and then this is just an Omni Negate. So yeah, we're just going to cut the Primera, and then we can keep, probably we'll go with Phalanx here instead of True Awakening, because this will minimize the amount of actual Centurion cards we have to play. So first things first is we want to be special summoning Auxilla at some point in our combo, and then after that we're going to be wanting to be able to make a second Synchro 12 on our opponent's turn. So there's a multitude of ways to do this, so let's do it in the absolute dumbest way possible. So let's go with I guess this way. So let's do it with Snake Eyes, because why not? So we'll need Subversion, Snake Eye Ash, and we'll probably want a second copy of Flamberge, and then why not grab the field spell, and then triple original sin spoils, and then we'll want 2 poplars, 1 oak, and then we'll want Diabelster, and then we'll want a copy of Get Synchron, and then from here what we need is, well, let's grab some staples first. So Ash Blossom, hold by, Imperm, still got plenty of space. Okay. And I guess 1 for 1. Oh, right. Should be somewhere around here. Okay. And then from here, the idea is pretty simple, I believe. But we will need some targets here. So, Formula, Sprite Elf, Link Rebo, and then I think we just need the targets here. So, Stardust, Soul Dragon, or what, Excel Dragon? Okay, whatever. So we need one of these guys, and then we probably want a 10, I think. So we're going to be looking at this first and seeing if there's a good way to do it with these guys. So Bestial Dispatter, we have no like darks or lights for us to like realistically banish, so we don't need to worry about that. Nothing to make here. Is this generic? No. It would just be funny to make. Alright. Nothing super interesting here. So we'll grab Baron, I guess. And then SPIP, I guess. And probably Promethean Princess. SPIP, Promethean Princess. And we should be pretty solid at this point, I think. I think we need pizza here, and then we should be good. Actually, yeah. But we should also get one more thing to technically link off the Promethean Princess with. So, idea here, pretty simple. So we just need to be able to grab our jet synchron. So ideally we would want to special summon the jet. Okay, so let's take a look. So draw 5 sample cards. So this hand, not so good. Let's look for a better one first. Okay, so wanted Seeker of Sinful Spoils. So we can do this. Grab a Diabell Star, and then we can pitch either the Poplar or Ash Blossom Joe Spring, doesn't super matter. Probably do the Poplar, I guess. Poplar summons Snake Eye Ash. Snake Eye Ash grabs other Poplar. Poplar special summon. Then we can do special summon Linkrevo, sending Snake Eye's Poplar to special summon Jet. And then Snake Eye Ash sends probably like Linkrevo or something to then special summon Flamberge. So now we have like Flamberge Jet, and wait, what did we original Sinful Spoils? Poplar in the back row, right? So if we get rid of Linkrevo, Snake Eye Ash, then we don't have play I want. Okay, so we still have Diabell Star actually, but if possible, I think we want to keep the Diabell Star to make Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon with. So we just need to make formula first, so we can actually send the jet, and then we can, at some point, we should be able to, yeah, we can put back the Sinful Spoils of the Wanted Seeker, and then the Cherry Phalanx is our discard, so we have nothing to add off of the Auxilla. Unlucky, I guess. So that's our discard for the jet. So we can link off Flamberge, Jet, or we can even activate Flamberge too. Well, does that work actually? No, it doesn't. We don't Flamberge yet, I think. So we just link off the jet and the Flamberge for Kita, I believe. And then we want to special summon. Wait, we didn't special summon Oak yet. We were supposed to do Oak first, and then Oak into the Flamberge. Which, I mean, it doesn't super matter here, but whatever. So, we're supposed to grab Oak, I guess. Yeah, okay. So, let's assume we grabbed Oak instead of Flamberge first. And then we did like Oak send another guy for Flamberge. So in this case it would be either Poplar or Ash. And then we would link off for Hita. Hita probably doesn't matter, we can leave the Hita alone. And then we can use Jet's effect to special summon itself back, and then we use one of our level 1 Snake Eyes monsters to make formula. We draw one more. The draw doesn't matter that much. Okay, so it would be called Die in this case. And then, oh, wait, now that I think about it, have a normal summon Jet. Not that important, but okay. So, we have Jet, and then we can't do Jet plus Diabell Star, can we? Because it gets banished now. Yeah. So it's kind of close, but not quite there. So instead of using Jet's effect here, we can instead use, I guess, well, we could have used Flambridge effect to summon back the jet as well, I suppose. Like that is technically a play. And then we can make formula with those two, and then yeah, we can Diabell Star with the jet after we use our formula, which we want to send. Yeah, we probably do want to send it, right? So, do we have the levels for Centurion Auxilia here? I don't think so. Alright, maybe we can try something else then. I think this is definitely possible here, but I don't know if it quite gets where I want to, right? We can summon back Flambridge the next turn as well, so there's that play, so we can definitely get into this, you know, for like this Auxilia, and then into the Crimson Dragon or Legadia. And we can do it on our opponent's turn because we're going to trigger formula to do so. So it's going to be pretty goofy. So next turn, I think, after we summon Auxilia, which I'm like 90% sure we should be able to. So play is that with the Hita, we just link this off. We just skip the Promethean Princess, I think, unless we don't want to. We can actually put the Promethean Princess in the graveyard if we want, actually. And why don't we do this? I think we totally can. So then we can like Sprite Elf after. Yeah. So we can go like make Excel, Baron, and then like Sprite Elf, bring back, make Auxilla, I think. And then Promethean Princess? What was this supposed to summon back? I guess in this case it could have summoned back like Flambridge, and this could have put like a formula in our back row to special summon back. Something like that, and then we'd special summon that. Make another level 10 synchro. We need to run another level 10 synchro, or we need to somehow trigger like Flambridge or something to bring back like these guys and still have like the right levels to make a 12 again, which is not likely, so probably just another like Baron or something, which I happen to have if we really want to run this, but okay. So that would be Baron number 2, and then let's assume we negate with Baron, then we can go into Crimson Dragon using Formula Baron, or like Legadia, whichever one's fine. And yeah, that just works. So is that doable as a 1 card? Yeah, I guess it would be, huh? Well, that's essentially what Centurion does. Is there a better way for us to go into this? The main thing that we care about here is just essentially special summoning. Well, not just special summoning, but performing a synchro summon on our opponent's turn. If we just want to end on like 2 synchro 12s, probably not that problematic to do. So how scuffed can we make it, actually? Well, we do have Vistals, but is there a good way to like get into Vistral Aluber or any of these guys? Because there is like the idea of just using Etude, so we can go like into like Abyssal Magnema and then do things. Not 100% sure how we can do this, but if we were playing with Horus, we would have more 8s, and that would probably be functional as well, right? Just logically, I'm thinking something along the lines of activate like maybe a Magma, and we also activated the Bellion probably to search said Magma, and then we probably granted Regained, and then we also want Etude, which I mean that's not the easiest thing to have both of these, but okay. Then we would granted Regained, special summon back, I guess, the Bestial Aluber. And then this would allow us to synchro summon either a Crimson Dragon or Legadia on our opponent's turn. And if we have just horse monsters, it would probably be a little bit easier to do because we could just use Imseti as our banish. And then we just hopefully draw into enough pieces with Giant Trainer. So you know what? We'll test that theory. So I won't adjust the extra deck though. Actually, let's do this. Okay. So Ash Blossom that back, and then we just remove all of these. Keep that. Okay. Then we'll want 3 copies of Bestial Rebellion, 1 copy of Etude is probably enough. Serenir, Druid Swarm, Banded Regained, Branded Beast, probably good. Grab 1 of like everyone here. Let's max out on Bestial Aluber for the time being. And we don't need Branded Befallen. Okay, so then we go grab the horse cards. And 3 of Imseti. We'll want 1 of like each of these guys, right? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we can get King Sark. We'll go with probably like just 2 copies, and then I don't think we actually want walls necessarily. But I mean, since we're making like Giant Trainer specifically, it would make sense, I guess. It's fine, right? So actually, we still have some space. And I guess we can run the 3rd one. Why not? And then like a couple of copies of Trade-in would be not that bad, honestly. Like 2 Trade-ins, and then probably a couple more tuners. So in this case, Golden Sword Soul I think might be useful, or is it not? What I'm thinking. Special summon a light spellcaster monster from your hand or graveyard, whose attack equals its own defense. Okay. So let's grab like Assault Synchron. And then we'll want Blackwing Sharnga. Sharnga. And then also Ringo Worm is probably fine. Like 2 copies of this. And that should be enough tuners, probably. So, well, let's just assume we are playing Bestial Disbatter here, so let's see. This will be fine to do, right? So we can do first, probably this. Activate Bestial Rebellion, grab Magnemite. Effect of Imseti, draw. And also add King Sark. King Sark, probably here we would want to send Imseti, so Imseti is a dark, which we can banish, that's fine. And then that would send, I don't know, like Happy. And then Bestial Rebellion, we added Magnemite, okay. So then we can Magnemite banish a card, which we can just save for later, honestly. We also have normal summon Ringo Worm, which we can use to make an 8 or a 10. Here I think it's best to probably make a 10. So we can do like make a Bestial Dispatter. So we'll make Dispatter after we use the Lubellion here to grab. I think we want probably like the Etude. Unfortunately, I don't think we can grab both here unless we fully commit, which I don't know. Well, actually, we still have the Assault Synchron, so here we can get our 3 names. So we first we would get like Imseti, Happy, and then Quebasenef, I guess, or maybe Velmetef. Doesn't fully matter. And then we draw 3, I guess. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got Etude. So we don't actually need to do this effect yet. So since we got Etude, we can just grab Branded Regained. And we don't have a Bestial to actually do the banish effect with. which is like a little bit awkward, but we can go Dispatter and then send probably like the Centurion Phalanx. I guess if we don't care about that, with much more like to search this, and then we can use the Ringoworm Graveyard effect because we will have Synchro Summon the Dispatter, and then we can actually Dispatter summon back Ringoworm, or we can summon back Imseti, can we? Actually? Once per turn this way. Yeah, we could summon back Imseti. Since we added back Magma, we can actually just grab like a Druist Worm as well. But here we can only make like an 8. We will make like an Auxilla for no reason. We have the ability to do so, I think, with the Dispatter, and then Dispatter summons back. So, yeah, okay. We have enough tuners if we use Dispatter as our non-tuner twice, actually. So we can do that play, and it's like pretty scuffed. Like, honestly, and then we just go Crimson Dragon, Cosmic Blazar. Okay, this hand does it. And then this hand, it probably can do it as well, so... Probably sending, like, the King Sark here, in this case. Why not? And then draw one. Visceral Lubellion, that's chill. So, Lubellion effect, grab Magma, and then we'd probably discard this Baldrake, because, like, who cares? And then, we need to like send 2 other cards, so send, well, I mean for the King Sark, so we need send like probably the Baldrake, and then probably the Ringoworm. Yeah, okay. And then we draw 3 times off of the Giant Trainer, so 1, 2, 3. We have Walls, Ringoworm, which we can special summon after we use Ringoworm's effect. Nice. And then Branded Beast, which is not like that useful, but still interaction, which is fine. So, can we go into like Auxilla, then Crimson Dragon with this hand? Well, we discard these 2, so the only card we have in hand is like Visceral Alluber, so if we normal summon Visceral Alluber, that doesn't really allow us to make anything except for Auxilla. Auxilla then adds Phalanx, and then we probably do like the Magma Banish on one of our guys, and then we can trigger Ringoworm effect in the graveyard, and then that would allow us to make an 8, so we can go Excel. Excel summons back a 2. So our levels now are like really scuffed. So I'm assuming we are going to have to grab a Toot here. Visceral Alluber's in the graveyard, and we can't really summon this again, right? Yeah. So I think we're a little off here. What if we, instead of normal summoning Visceral Alluber, we instead did Ringoworm? Then we can Ringoworm, make Dispatter, can grab, or can special summon back the banished Ringoworm, and then, I guess, wait, there was also the play, I didn't consider this, of tributing Dispatter or Lubellion if we instead have Magma plus Visceral Alluber to make Magma, and then Magma, or yeah, to make Dispatter and then tribute Dispatter or Visceral Lubellion, and then we make a 10, but that doesn't allow us to make Auxilla. Does it? No, yeah, it does, right? Because we have 2 tuners with the Ringoworm. So then we can go like Baron into Auxilla, as dumb as that sounds. And then, but we're once again lacking a tuner, so pretty close, but sometimes you don't have enough, I guess. So here, same kind of deal. Draw 3, 4. Yeah, sure. And I think we have enough tuners here, so it's just a matter of having enough tuners or not. And honestly, I haven't seen Visual Luger do anything, so honestly, it's like not looking like we should put this on the cutting block. Mm. But yeah, if it works, it works. And our main deck consists of zero Centurions, but we're able to make the Centurion boss monsters anyways. And is this going to ever be effective? No. Is it funny? Kinda. And isn't that what it's all about? So yeah, if you have any other ideas for some Centurion-less Centurion, feel free to leave it in the comments below, and I might build it in another video. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.